In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to set your business up right, how to give yourselves the best opportunity to have a red hot crack as a fitness business owner, as a personal trainer. So let you guys decide, whether personal training is for you. There's too many people that, didn't make it as a personal trainer. And it wasn't because, they didn't like it. It's just that, things were done and, things weren't done and things were approached in a specific way. It just wasn't going to set themselves up. So they ended up failing and, all of a sudden personal training is not for them. But if you guys are watching this video, that's obviously not what you're about. You guys want to make it. You guys are interested in being the best personal trainers you can. So what we're going to do is talk about just some common mistakes that coaches make and how to set yourself up, from the ground up, just to kind of get into that break, like that entry level kind of earning capacity as a personal trainer of about $1,000 to $1,500 a week, anywhere upwards of $100,000. You take this method and you use these strategies, you guys will make that income easily. So most personal trainers are, afraid of failure. They have very little, knowledge on how to obtain clients. They have very little knowledge on, how to run a business. They have very little knowledge on how to set goals, and they don't really have a very high profile at the moment. So, people don't know who they are. They're not really making a lot of impact. They're not really kind of having these people kind of court them out and come to them. They're in a situation where they've got to find as many people as possible and almost convince them to kind of work with them. So, when we look at this all together, it doesn't paint a very good picture. These people are running a business on anxiety. They don't know when their next client's going to be. They don't necessarily know what they're working towards. And, nobody really knows who they are. So not really having the impact that they want, which they wanted to do, which is what a lot of us coaches, got into the business, is to help people and make a positive change. And the reason for this is because, they've got no clear objectives. There's no outcomes. There's no goals that we're working towards. So if we don't have goals, we don't know what we're going to do day to day and week to week. Goals are there to, give us direction to work towards things. Now, I know that setting goals is scary because we might not achieve them, but it's much better to work with purpose, to operate with purpose and maybe not achieve entirely the goals, but you did everything you could to work towards them, then, running your life, running your business in fear and anxiety, knowing that you had to do something, but don't really know what to do, kind of taking that to bed with you every night, waking up the next day and kind of repeating the process. It's like, that is a process that will wear you out way quicker than working towards your goals and potentially not hitting them. The next one's being not confident in selling. Now, I know all coaches are, we didn't get told that we were salespeople. We didn't get told that we were going to go through sales and have to do them as personal trainers. But unfortunately, that's the way it is. It's like we're salespeople, but we're salespeople of an amazing product, an amazing service. And even you can almost take that salesperson title and, kind of scrunch it up and throw it away. If you operate yourself as a professional and you think about why you're there and the language that you use with your clients and your leads, to get them to work with you. These people have issues. These people have problems. These people have goals. You're the professional. If you act like the professional, you're not selling anything. You're telling people how to achieve their outcomes. They're serious about their outcomes and they know that you're the person to deliver them. It's not a sale. It's just a matter of how much and when. And that's the biggest issue with personal trainers at the moment is this fear of rejection. So it's how they approach it. It's language. It's, all of these things is emotion. If we remove all of that and we understand why we're there, it's all about providing outcomes and solutions for people. People pay for that. The next issue is learning how to be a coach. Most personal trainers don't know how to listen to their clients. They don't know how to get the most out of them. And that comes from asking questions and sitting back and listening. Now, I understand, when we're new, when we haven't done this for a while, when we don't really understand things and our circle is small, that, we do a lot of talking to figure things out. But the best thing that we can do is establish why the trainer, why the client are there. What's the roles in the relationships? And you take the style of facilitating someone else's potential, you'll get the most out of them and you guys will have a much better relationship. Rather than you taking ownership of everything, telling this person what to do, they're not going to listen because it's not really working for them. You haven't really understood what their lifestyle's like, what decisions they want to make, how much their goals mean to them, those kind of things. You're just taking ownership of those things for yourself and that'll wear you down. That kind of affects the outcomes that you get. These people aren't happy. All of a sudden, they're not going around talking about you. It's affecting your profile as well. So the last one's profile, connecting with people, getting results, operate everything you do from walking in the door, putting your uniform on, to connecting with your clients, to communicating to your clients, to training them, to getting results. All of these things, help you connect with other people because they're watching you. They're talking about you. They're telling people to go and work with you. These are the things that are important and these are the things that people aren't putting any time into. The next thing is about putting out good quality content, stuff that has a message, stuff that people can recognize and align themselves with. rather than trying to make content that our peers find smart and tick of approval. It's like your peers don't buy off you. Now, other personal trainers aren't coaching other personal trainers, especially you guys who are new. So think about the people that you're working with and do your best to connect with them. The goal is to build a profile for your clients, for your clients to want to find you, and for your clients to tell other people about you and for them to find you. Now, I know a lot of you guys will be nodding your heads going, yeah, this is me. I'm in this situation, but I don't really know what to do. It's really easy to navigate yourself out of it. It's like we need specific goals. We need to know what we're working for in the next 12 weeks, 6 months, 12 months, 3 years, 5 years. It doesn't matter if you don't know or you're scared of hitting these goals later on down the track. We need to operate with purpose. If we don't have purpose, you're going to be going in, turning around in circles, not really making the progress that you could make. And there's someone else out there making gains, making progress, because they have specific goals with specific actions. So we want you guys to be the same. Operate with purpose all the time. The next one's sales. It's like have a strategic procedure, a process to sales. Learn the language, learn the processes, make it easy, be consistent, do the same thing every time. Just talk with a different person, understand their goals, present to them your services, know your services inside out. There's too many coaches out there that can't tell me who they are, what their business represents, who they work with, what outcomes they get. If you guys don't know those things, you can't sit down with someone and tell them how you're going to solve their problems. Like it's just not going to work. So you guys need a procedure, a process that ticks all those boxes and turns you guys into the professional that sells outcomes, because that's essentially what we do. The next one's being a good coach, being a good communicator. Right use of language, the right use of some tools and strategies that can help get the most out of people, help them identify their priorities, help them visualize their goals and change their behaviors and implement, actions and daily, kind of behaviors that are new to them that sit in alignment with their goals, but they wouldn't be able to do that if they didn't identify them. So you guys can have the strategies and use the appropriate language to get the most out of them by acknowledging that they have a lot of the solutions to their problems. You guys are just there to help facilitate the outcomes. And the last one's profile. So it's about how you operate, how to take care of your sessions, how to communicate with your clients, how to offer the services, how to get outcomes and results with people, how to communicate with your audience, deliver content, how to deliver the right content on multiple platforms so people can get caught up in your web and absorb your content and absorb your message and increase the service that you have to your clients already, which would help with retention and all of those kind of things. So then we can have all of these people running out saying, you need to go and work with this person, and this person kind of tunes into your message and sees your profile and goes, yep, I like what this person's about. I want in on their training services too. So we take care of all of these, overarching pillars. We have a clear sales strategy. We have easy client acquisition. We have simple, effective business systems and strategies. We have an online presence and a profile. We're not only affecting the people in our local area, but we're starting to branch out into the online space. And if we take care of all of these things, this is how we launch an effective and sustainable personal training business. This gives you guys the best platform to obtain a consistent income, upwards of 100 grand a year easily, working with the people that you want, obtaining the clients that you want, kind of paying the bills and working with fulfillment because you guys are making impact. And you don't have to have the stress of knowing you need to do something, but you don't know what to do because you're operating with a purpose that sits in alignment with your goals. If you guys have been nodding your head to everything that we've been saying, there's some things that you want to work on that you've identified within this video. We have the solution to that. We've created a touch-free online course that has all of the information and resources that we've spoken on here. Good, how to get client acquisition, better at sales, business systems to give you guys time, how to build a profile, have people kind of coming to you and making more impact, how to be a better coach, get more out of clients, provide them with resources and stuff to increase your service for them to turn into even bigger advocates of you as their trainer. We've got all of the services available in an online e-learning style with a Facebook community group. If you guys want some more information on that and how to set yourselves up to build a sustainable fitness business, turning over an income easily of $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a week, and then anything beyond that is just a reflection of what your long-term goals are. Jump on the website at www.stcfitlearning.com, hit work with us and select 1K PT. There's a little bit more information on that. You guys can reach out to us if you have any more questions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and we'll see you for the next one.